Are you?
Well, the sea. Hey, a full house. Thanks a lot.
He's into a device.
And here's a couple. for you. Well, the sea... Hey, a full house! Thanks a lot.
He's into a goodbye.
And here's a couple...
Alive. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
Our beloved DM for our normal campaign isn't here, so I will be once again running a case in the City of Mists. We'll introduce everyone from the top going down. Nicole, introduce yourself.
I am Nicole. I play Flower, a changeling wild magic sorcerer. She's nice.
Alexa, do the thing.
Well, I'm Alexa. I play Natalia the Norix, the human fighter monk.
Sorry for the wait. I am back.
Although probably not for much longer. Do a decision on my own side.
Alan, who are you and what do you do?
Wow, I just got back in. I'm already introducing myself. I am. Give me a sec. What's my name? I am Steve Normal.
Yeah, what's my name again?
That's the name I gave myself.
Pulls out index cards from pocket. Steve Normal Man.
I am Steve Normalman. I am a freelance detective with chronic amnesia he's essentially a guy who doesn't think he's human despite being human and is desperately trying to be and pretend to be human because he fears that if anyone ever discovers that he's not human despite being human, something horrible will happen in his life. Completely unfounded, by the way.
Hum, if you're here, who are you and what do you do?
I am playing Lincoln, right? Yeah, I think Lincoln. I am the rich boy.
I am your DM for the City of Mists. Moira, who are you and what do you do?
Hello, I'm for this campaign. I'm playing Edvardus Mironov, a way of song and dance monk Goliath, who is a very stylish bodyguard for hire. He's the the don't want to say muscle. He's the
Brand?
we'll say he's the front line of the group when things get when things hit the fan, right? The fan. So yeah.
And Necro. What are you, Necro?
Hello, I am Necromojo. I am playing Magnesium PI. Forged Arcane Archer. With guns.
And before we start, go watch the Scooby redo. It's great. Me and Necro are on it. We're awesome.
Yeah, it's alright.
We talked about racism. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's a soft, rainy night. You see a clock around 11 p.m. We hear a woman say, "Yes, come in," and a gunshot goes off. We cut to the morning at the detective agency. All of you have arrived for the morning. Ruby's doing paperwork.
Does this mean I have actual employment now and I'm not just freelance?
Technically, I think you and
You're both.
Technically, I think you and Flower, because you don't have access to the banks, are currently under internships. Flower doesn't.
Don't say your stuff.
Flower doesn't have access to the banks because I believe she just doesn't trust them. And you don't have access to the banks because you don't have any ID.
I have ID. I just think it's fake.
Exactly. You don't have.
And I keep forgetting what my bank account is.
Exactly.
But you burned your national insurance card.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it as a fake ID.
So as I go and grab a drink in real life, the rest of you can do a bit of soft RP around the office.
Okay then.
I think Edvardus is going to be like just sitting on a chair, like in a corner, with like a small like trinket in his hands that he's like focusing like really intently on.
I just
Focusing on? Sorry. You
It's might be hard to like it might look like a pendant or amulet kind of size thing, but it doesn't look exactly like a pendant. So if you want to come and ask him about it, you're certainly welcome to come ask him about it.
Flower comes in and she introduces herself to everyone. She says, "Hello, everyone. My name is Flower, and happy to be working with you. I think, and she kind of motions to Edvardus. I think I haven't seen anyone quite as large as you, so I think I saw you yesterday." And your name was Edvardus? She's like looking at a card that she has in her hands.
Yep, that's me. I do tend to stand out in a crowd.
Okay, yes. All right, got it. Yeah, so the rest of you might not recognize me. But I only just joined, so I hope we can work together.
Well, I mean, I think we're all new here.
Yeah, welcome back. Yep, sorry.
Steve's in the background cooking and calls out, "Breakfast, anyone?" He's the one that fed Flower yesterday.
Yes, I'm still listening. The time is on a phone call.
I would love if you could pick me up get me a bagel. I want pastrami, pickles. Make sure the bagel is an onion bagel, and soft cheese. No, sorry, not soft cheese. Nah, no mustard. Here, take this. Should be enough.
One moment. I don't think that's gonna work. He only does pizza.
Would
I
you
mean,
want
that's
like,
good
like
pizza.
some
He's
gold
cooking
on it,
all of
or-
that in the background. I rolled a 24 for my cooking check.
We have a kitchen?
he
apparently
made a
does.
makeshift one in the corner
No,
of the
again,
break room.
you bought a really fancy thing. So the break room has a sort, not gourmet, but the break room does have a stove and stuff for cooking. It's primarily meant to be used for tea, tea and what, and maybe some,
Ruby!
eating food.
Really?
that kind of
He
stuff.
When did we get
commandeered
a
that area
kitchen?
and he's making normal stuff.
It was in the lease, sir. You see, we'll be on the phone.
Oh, I didn't look. Oh, sorry. Apologies. You're on the phone. Never mind.
Yes, I'll send the group right away. Hang up. Everyone, come forward.
Sorry, I'll have to finish the interview later.
Just a
okay.
minute. Gotta finish cooking the bagels.
Oh, wait, that was it? Okay.
Please,
Okay,
if
what
I
is
could
it?
get something to eat, that would be great.
Bring the breakfast through, Mr. Stephen. We have a new case.
All right. Edvardus takes the little trinket that he was fidgeting with and puts it in his breast pocket.
Who's up for a day trip to the hills? The hills being above game, you all know the hills is the colloquial term for the fancy part of town.
Oh, that's...
For the what part of town?
The
Fancy part of
the rich
town.
part, where Hum's capital most likely lives.
What's the hills? What's the hills, people?
You should know better. You should know better than anyone. You live there.
I'm assuming Lincoln just calls it by its actual name because he lives there.
The actual name.
That makes sense, actually.
The actual area of the actual name of the part of the city is the Violet Hill. It's Violet. It's the Violet Hill.
The Violet Hill. The Violet Hill.
Yeah, the Violet Hill Estates.
Oh, I live in the Violet Estates.
Hey, hon. I didn't know if you were joining because I knew you were having heat issues, so we have started already.
Oh, yeah, I was joining. It's just I wanted to recover from... I had a weird bowel movement.
No problem.
Yeah, that happens.
Again, I wasn't sure if you were going to be joining because I know you're having a lot of issues up in where you live.
Yeah.
So, okay then, that's perfect. As you guys are discussing Lincoln's white boy privilege, you hear the door open as...
Hey, he ain't white.
Fine, as Samar boy privilege, you hear the door open, and Eliza, describe your character as you went out.
1 second, I'm trying to get Roll20 working.
Yeah, trying to find...
You hear you're hearing the as Eliza's trying to get Roll20 working in universe. You're hearing the door to the office. Rustle as someone's trying
Rattling.
to open the door.
Trying to get the door opened.
Someone having an argument with the doorknob.
You will open! That's...
Yeah, that works. Works wonderfully. We should probably fix that, yeah?
I would if I knew the right cantrip. But hey, mend is for the help.
I might know a guy who can take a look at that. Someone that one of the clubs that I've done some work for. They've got a handyman. He might be able to come by and look at it. I don't know. I don't know if
Can't you just like hit it hard? I don't know. Is that how you fix the door like this?
I could hit it, but that would probably just break it. I'm not used. I don't typically fix things with my fists, except for the those kinds of problems.
Oh yeah. I know.
Look, we just hire a handyman. We'll be fine.
Hun, at this point, if you got your Roll20 working, your character can enter.
Yeah. You see a Second. There we go. I was like, why can't I see my character sheet while for it to load?
Now to see, hun, you got an invite to join this PR, or at least have an interview at this PR agency about a week ago. You were meant to show up a few days ago, but you were doing charity work, so you weren't able to do it. As you open the door, everyone, Eliza, describe what you look like.
You see a rather tall and, well, by tall I mean like 6 feet tall, Warforged that clearly was designed for dock working, moving boxes and whatnot, wearing a Humphrey Bogart style detective suit, like him,
Like trench coat and all that.
trench coat, fedora, all that.
Oh god, another one's escaped. Ruby! Ruby! Call the city! Call the city!
No,
Her and Sullivan share a hat guy.
So that was the other.
Steve walks up, like puts his hand on your head, just like pat.
So that was.
Hello, friend. I have cheese.
Ruby says, "Sir, that was the other agent you hired, but I told you she wasn't able to come to the first case because she had charity work."
When did you tell me?
when we were here last time.
If I didn't,
I think I was slightly hungover.
if I didn't,
It's fine.
You were.
You're quite hungover.
if I didn't owe your brother what I do, I would strangle you.
I helped you. No.
You see, Eliza, you see a blonde woman in a pink suit sitting at a desk, secretary. She goes, you're Miss, what, C, right?
Yeah.
Yes, just in time, our little agency here was about to do another case. Do you know, have you ever been up to the hills? The hills being, this city is equivalent of the rich district.
I mostly stayed lower districts in order to help people who need it.
It's a very nice place. Beautiful. It's got some roses. It's got some tulips.
Sure it is, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Can I get the name again? I met a
The
Warforged yesterday.
the Violet Hills Estate.
No, I meant their name.
Multi-
Her name, the Warforged that just walked in.
My name is Multi.
You'll
Repeat
Can
that.
you write, out of character, can you write that down? Maybe put it on your Roll20 name.
Maltese. Okay, so that means the other one is magnesium, right? Okay, Maltese and magnesium.
You'll be going to the Ruby Hannes film studio for the case. Apparently, you need to say you're there to meet a Violet Thomas. If anyone wants to roll a history to know that name, feel free.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Might as well.
24.
4. Nope, don't pay attention to shit up in that district.
Yeah. Despite maybe
9.
being like from the area, Edvardus does not know. No clue.
Oh, apparently he knows.
Anyone who rolled above an 8 knows this. They are a rather well-known film director.
Do I know anything extra about them?
You've never worked with them personally, but a few people you've spoken to, who, when you film your commercials, you never heard anything bad about them.
Steve once gave him a pizza.
You also know, they're, actually no, you wouldn't. because you probably wouldn't have asked the races of them when just casually talking.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. Yep.
Steve knows the name, knows the person, gave him a pizza. That's it. That's all Steve knows.
The studio, if you can solve their incident, they didn't specify over the phone for security reasons apparently. They are willing to pay the organization 2,000 scales.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a decent amount, I guess.
Oh, quiet, rich boy.
Hey!
Am I wrong?
Just to clarify,
I'm opulent, technically.
scales are equivalent to gold pieces in the city, right? Okay.
Scales are a gold and fangs are silver. There's no equivalent to platinum or copper because, you know, that kind of money got phased out when paper money started becoming a more opulent.
2,000 scales that's good. That's pretty good money for for one case. So we leave now, or is there any more information?
Did we receive the money from the previous case? I just want to make sure. I don't think I've been paid yet.
Yes, you will. Above game, you would have all been given your share of the previous case's money.
I have no idea how much that was.
Except for Eliza, because her character wasn't there. It was 500.
You have to make sure. How much was that?
It was
500, and the split is. I will quickly work this out. I'll get back to you. Carry on, and I'll tell you how much it was.
Okay.
Maths, the enemy of all.
Yeah.
No, I need to find the message.
I'm always down for gainful employment. And this seems like interesting work compared to what I'm usually doing.
What is that?
Do you guys want to describe your characters to Eliza then, since this is her character's first time seeing you all?
Right, yeah.
Actually, no. I think me and Liza established that actually
not counting you two, not counting you, Magnus. She knows you, but I'm saying for the rest. This is the first time she's met the rest of them.
Steve's wandering around, like, delivering plates of food to people. Just gave Hum his very complex meal. And you see a book tucked underneath his arm as he's going. A very well-known joke book called How to Human, A Guide to Social Situations.
Yeah, we don't know about him. Just say he's human. He seems to like that. Saying that is a... give me a moment. I need to pull up the... features and traits? Inventory spells, notes, about...
Well, Edvardus is going to stand up, and when he stands up, Maltzy notices that he is quite a bit taller than her, which don't know who she's used to being around, but he is a full head taller than her because Edvardus is a Goliath. But he has a pale Caucasian skin, like steel blue eyes, bald, very like fit toned, but not like bulky bodybuilder. And he's in a very nice, bright, but very nice suit. And he walks across and just says, "Well, nice to meet you, Edvardus Mironov."
He's 7 foot right then, correct?
Yep, 7 foot, give or take a quarter inch, depending on how well he's taking care of himself on a given day.
Yeah, well, it's very rare that you actually find someone taller than you. So this is probably a treat.
Now let's see. First,
I'll shake his hand.
Pleasure. So, I mean, I think we're all new here, but but our first case was interesting. This is
Yeah.
different from the usual sort of bodyguard bouncer work that I do, but change of pace is nice.
definitely not boring work. I'll tell you that much. Then there's a 5'8" female human that with brown eyes, red hair, pale skin, probably in her early 30s. Wearing a white button-up shirt with rolled-up sleeves, a chest holster, and a pair of jeans and combat boots.
I just realized I never described what my character looks like.
Natalia Yelrix. Pleasure to meet you.
How well do you know how to use that thing on in your holster?
Well enough. Apparently not well enough to shoot a hag down. It looks, from the look on her face, it looks like she hit her own sore spot.
The more you practice with something, the better you become at it.
Yeah, that's what I was told at the academy.
Maybe you should keep this as you head out. You guys you do have a job.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, it goes without saying, you obviously know who I am as a slightly tanned, skinned individual with golden orbs for eyes and and some geometric tattoos around his eye sockets, partially gold, partially black. I just turned to my friend. So, seriously, does this person not know who I am?
Am I supposed to?
Edvardus just kind of leans over. He's technically our employer. He's just the one that his name's on the lease.
Oh my god! He's just blowing into a paper bag.
Don't worry. I've known this guy for a while. He's an okay guy. Just you gotta bear with him.
That reminds me, I need to roll my portents rolls.
Yeah,
Imagine he's getting his portents rolls as he's hyperventilating.
That's how he gets them.
3 and 5. Oh, that's not bad. They're pretty good rolls.
Yeah, good news if someone's trying to kill us. They probably will.
Yeah. Once he stopped hyperventilating, be like, oh, I'm Lincoln Mamaroff.
You know the Manaroff name. You saw you moved a lot of their crates back when you worked in the warehouse.
Saw those names like a long time ago.
Plus, apparently, a Manaroff is defending the dudes that did the fraud of the fraud of the Fets. His brother is defending the dudes you caught.
I know the name, just didn't know you.
My face is on like everything.
Come on, people can't know every single famous person.
I'm essentially Spike Spiegel, but a little bit shorter, wearing
And a bit
detective noir gear.
And a lot more crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I am somehow wearing a fedora on top of Spike's hair.
Well, I assume you all head out to your cast at this point.
Yes.
So what is
yes.
this case that we're
So-
going on about?
So, who's getting on the pixie?
Alright, the cars. Let's see. I haven't drove around with you.
Was I assigned to be watched by again?
Chat.
Was it you?
Magnus, I assume you're going to answer your friend's question?
Yeah, the
Necro?
Necro.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go.
I assume,
There we go.
I assume you're going to, since you're her best friend in this group, I assume you're going to answer Eliza's question?
Yeah, sorry, what was the question again? Sorry.
What's the case that we're going on about?
I don't think did we establish what the case was?
No, not established yet. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't established what the case was yet.
You've been established where you're going and who
Yeah.
you need to talk to. Information Eliza's character doesn't know because she wasn't there when.
Yeah. We're going to the cloud. We're going to the cloud district.
Of course you would say it.
We're going to the.
It's literally called the cloud.
Yeah, Edvardus just kind of chuckles and says, while I know a lot of people call it the Cloud District because it's not literally
No
in
one's been there.
clouds, but
Been there.
no, we're going to the Violet Hills estate. I've spent a good amount of time there, but
Right, well, Hills.
Yeah, I've spent a bit.
You're mostly you're primarily going to the give me a sec to get up the name of the studio again. You're going to the Ruby Hannah studio.
Film studios, something's happened up there, though we do not have the details.
It's probably one of the extras probably got hit on.
If it was that, we wouldn't be called in.
If the studios overreact when that stuff happens, you know, just lawsuits and all that kind of stuff. It's they're just overreacting.
She goes over to a piece of wood and knocks on it.
Well, I'm not complaining that they're overreacting.
You have no idea what that just did means, do you?
I have no idea what you've just done. No idea.
Trying to prevent a jinx.
Well, I don't know. Someone like me who could, you know, predict the winds of the universe. Well, I don't rely on stuff like wood.
Wood's pretty useful there, Lincoln.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean for like, you know, making sure that, you know, curses don't happen. Yeah. If I was to do that, then, you know, I'd go to a library,
Eliza,
try and discover.
Uh-huh.
as Lincoln runs in the background. Eliza, does your character have her own car? Or
Maybe.
her own vehicle? Yeah.
I would say yeah, probably.
What's her vehicle?
think about that. Give me a second.
I assume you guys are getting into the, except for Eliza, I assume the rest of you guys are going to split into the same car pattern as last time.
Yeah, same people as last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, if the sweets that I have today are dragon blood chews.
That.
Okay, you just got a bike. Okay.
1920s motorcycle.
I have a mini Pixie. Sorry,
A
Pixie Cooper.
1920 style
Sorry,
motorcycle.
Yeah, which is just a beach cruiser with a motor on it.
Steve largely takes public transport, wanders aimlessly, and takes taxis.
Although, Malta's is kind of like slapdash together herself.
Steve used to know how to drive. He doesn't know how to drive anymore.
I'll follow behind you.
Huh? Hey mate, I'm just checking. It's these all right for your macros?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'll have to take it easier on dinner tonight, but I can make this work.
Well, it's barely anything, man. Yeah, it's just a bit. What? A bit of glue, bit of flavoring, a bit of.
Lincoln, I'm gonna stop you right there. I love you. And he puts his hand on Lincoln's shoulder and just says, "I love you like a little brother, but you wouldn't understand what it's like. The pressure, the responsibility to maintain this machine." And he just kind of gestures towards himself. This is a full-time job.
And has your full-time job got you any particular attention recently?
I'm here, aren't I?
So no then, buddy.
Lincoln, you know I don't tell you about all of my business ties and dealings, right?
I know.
Well, if you two lover boys are done with the HR violation, we
We don't have. Hey, I didn't hire a HR person for exactly this point.
Excuse me, we don't have a HR department.
Yes.
What the hell's HR mean?
Yeah, what's HR?
Out the window. Humanoid resources, and I'm technically that. You hear Ruby yell out the window.
I prefer C resource CR departments.
Creative resources?
No, corrupt resources.
Just get to the goddamn station already. You're making a
Okay.
in the parking lot.
Okay, we're going.
Alright, so who's coming with me, and who's going with the prince?
You're Magnesium, right? I'll go with you.
Magne's my last name. You can call me Sully.
Sully? Okay. That's. I might call you Magnesium anyway, because that's how I think. That's the name I have on my card. But I'll try to call you Sully.
If you're more professional setting. Otherwise, probably better go for Magnesium PI in a professional setting. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. I believe last time it was magnesium, flour, and
Well, we got 4 and
quickly,
4.
Flower was with the rich kid because he gave
Yeah.
Flower sweets while she was riding with him. I think I was with Sully with Athena.
Yeah, so
No, Natalie. Natalie's the
not
name.
too bad.
of this
The current
game.
orientation is Ginger's Edvard and I forgot Holmes' characters' names.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Yeah, Edvard and Lincoln in one, Sully and Flower in the other. And where does everyone else want to go?
Steve will just wander aimlessly towards the right direction unless someone directs him to get into a vehicle.
Steve,
I
come
think-
on, over here. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah. It's just that I think like Edvardus is becoming like more increasingly concerned with this like Steve, normal man person, not because he thinks he's dangerous. It's more just he wants to make sure he doesn't get himself into trouble.
It's not that he's a danger to other people, it's that he's a danger to himself.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Narratively, though, since we're on a time crunch, we get to the movie studio.
Yes.
Oh.
You will get
Mhm.
you will get to the parking lot and start getting off your vehicles.
Good memories of this place. Good memories.
I'm personally a bit too uptight for me, but you do you.
Oh, the parties I've been to here. The parties I've been to.
Holy crap, it's actually saving my progress on this character sheet for once.
You make your way to the gates of the studio where there's a security guard sitting there, reading a magazine.
Hey, Barry!
Who's Barry? He looks up. You don't recognize the security guard.
Over to Barry!
I don't know, I think night shift maybe? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah.
looks at on the newspaper. You just see he puts down the newspaper. The front page says missing chef still missing. Who are you?
Who were we meant to say we were here for?
If you don't remember it, I am in no obligation to tell you.
No, I'm turning to the party, going, who are we meant to be here for?
We're the detective agency here to. No, sorry, I have to follow Steve's stupid ass book. Steve proudly walks forward, presents a random pizza to the security guard, and goes, "We're the detective agency here to solve your mystery."
I'm so sorry about him.
He is like this.
Do you have an appointment or something?
Lincoln probably does.
I do.
Give me a moment.
I did.
Lincoln's just there, just be like.
I wrote down notes for once while DMing. I rarely ever do that shit. You guys better be paying attention when I tell you shit from my notes.
I do think this suits Lincoln, though.
Yeah,
He's completely forgotten.
Edvardus is just like looking at Lincoln, smiling politely.
Yes. Do you remember?
We're part of. We're a private investigation agency that was hired to look into a matter of and Edvardus kind of like looks around to make sure there aren't too many like random sort of like looky-loos around. We were told that there was some inappropriate conduct on set, and we were asked to look into it.
Unless you have an appointment with one of the higher ups, I can't let you in. Sorry. You guys,
What was the director's name?
You guys,
What was the director's name?
You guys won't give me a name to say.
I don't think.
Did
I thought this
anyone
was none of us
actually
remember.
grab the appointment that the secretary told us about?
No,
1 second, guys. 1 second.
that's actually
He runs-
hilarious.
He goes back to his car to get his phone, and he
Okay.
goes and he
What?
dials Ruby.
Okay, while he's doing that, can Magnesium can Solly try something?
What?
He's gonna go goes. Hey, listen, come on, come on. You want us to get this fixed? We want it. We want to fix it.
I have absolutely no idea what you guys are talking about. AKA, they wanted to keep whatever's happening.
Does
under
anyone
wraps.
remember the name of our company? He should have us on a list somewhere as an appointment.
Yeah, the issue is you guys were told they want to keep this place of what's happened hush hush. So most likely they haven't even told this dude that a crime's happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True.
We are immediately destroying that hush hush mentality.
Yeah. Weren't we told it was supposed to be like a delicate incident? Or
Yes,
Hey, Ruby.
you were told delicate innocent. Come here, give name. They will inform you with more details.
Hey, Ruby.
Yes.
What's the name of the director?
Violet Thompson.
Thank you.
Elijah, what's your character's reaction to all this bullshit? Because these are
We're
your
professionals.
These are your new professional teammates.
I'm just sitting on my motorcycle area between my eyes. Just
We're not usually this unprepared. Then again, it's only our second job, so.
Hi. We're here for Vince. Vincent Violets, Henry Violets.
You get a text with the name because Ruby assumes you're going to fuck it up.
What was the name again? I'm sorry.
Violet Thompson.
That's brilliant.
I was close. I just.
Edvardus is like polite. Edvardus is like polite, like toothless, like thin smile turns into a like toothy grin, just looking at Lincoln.
She has a few.
His.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, no, that was it. I was done.
The guy pulls out some paper, looks good. She has a few meetings today. Name and or company you will represent. Who here remembers the Who here actually remembers the name you guys decided on last week?
question: Would I know the name of the thing? Because even though I wasn't here.
We're with Chrysanthemum.
That's right. I named it.
No, hon, you don't actually know the name of this company because they actually decided the name last week, and the letter you got would.
I found it. I found it. Calanthe
It's
PI.
still the C.
Calanthe.
Calanthe. There we are.
Yep. Okay, go through the gates. He pushed a button. The gates open.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the pizza.
He bites into it. And goes, damn, this is good pizza.
Yeah, he has parties still. At the same quality.
Yeah. Head to the Barbera movie set. He gives you directions.
Thank you.
Edvardus like leans in. Smooth, excellent performance there, Lincoln.
Exactly.
And then he just
Professional.
And then he winks at Lincoln.
Yeah. You
Hey,
guys,
let's just be glad we have Ruby.
Yep, I hope you're paying her well.
cut to her sneezing.
Hey, there's a reason I have a company. I siphon off some of the funds for the company account. That's where at least part of her. That's at least where, that's where her pay comes from.
Oh, yeah. You guys are able to find, and you find the office to the director. Door shut.
I will go first, and I will knock on his door.
Finally, you hear a voice, androgynous voice, say, "Come in, come in."
Oh.
As you open the door, sitting at desk, you see a Firbolg. Wearing a mix between a very fancy suit and dress. You know, a tux dress type suit.
Well, hello. Hello. I am Lincoln. How are you doing today?
Unless you're the investigators we hired, please leave.
We are the investigators.
Oh, thank God. Come in, come in.
Come on.
Steve is beginning to prepare more pizza.
Steve, don't. Oh God. Oh, damn it.
Lincoln, you get started. I'll
thank you.
I'll have a little talk with Steve. Steve, why don't we have a little chat? Okay?
Starts flipping through the accursed book again.
All right. No, Steve, let's put the book away. We're going to have a little talk, man to man. Okay? We're going to
Steve
step
puts the book
outside the
away.
office. Okay? And Edvardus just kind of closes the door behind himself and Steve.
Okay. So how can we help you today?
Someone was murdered on this set. We don't want to go directly. We don't want to go directly to the police about it because, well, we can't afford the bad publicity. So we're hoping your company can deal with it.
Certainly.
They throw a picture on the desk.
Is it a picture? Is it the picture of
The victim.
of the person, the victim?
Yes, and it's a picture of them slumped in a chair with a gun in their hand with blood in a mirror. Most of you on first glance, it looks like they blew their own brains out.
Is there anything I can do to suss out any more details that might be unchecked?
You can do that once you finish talking with the this client. Probably.
Do I recognize the person?
They're actually a pretty well-known. What's the term? What's the term for the women? Scream something.
Scream Queen?
Yeah, she's a very famous old Scream Queen style actress. You know, does a lot of horror movie.
Huh. This is quite violent.
Her name is Anna Thompson.
Any details you can give us on what's here, or maybe even access to the crime scene?
That's the plan. We've asked the people that were here. The body was found early this morning. We've asked the people that were here yesterday to be around for you to question. Here you go. They put out a file. And here is the name of all the people that were at the studio at the time of the murder. The body's been autopsied, and the time of death they believe to be around 11 p.m.
Now for
Hmm.
Oh. Will?
Give me a sec, ignore all that. I'm going to just put it in a notepad that's cleaner to read.
Well, I see one of those actors.
Mhm.
I see what they are.
You should have seen their race. I tried to delete that, but fuck. Don't look at that. Ignore that.
I'll do my best. I can't wait to act it out when she finds out, but oh, it's gonna be a shit show.
Can you guys see the new folder I put for you?
Check.
No, I can't see it. Oh, yep.
There it is. There it is.
There's nothing in it.
Give her a moment.
I accidentally put it in the notes. Ignore me. I'm an idiot.
There we go.
I have found it. It is Crew.
Mhm.
And since one of the first things you'll probably ask, yes, I have relations with the victim. She is my wife.
Oh,
Sorry for your loss.
condolences.
Everyone can roll insight at that.
I think I already know what the situation is. 23.
I didn't mean to go with that. That is not mine. That is something else. Let's see. Where is insight? There we go. Normal. Oh. Okay, so it didn't matter. That's a 7.
I got 23.
Anyone else?
I'm not currently there. I'm outside talking to Edvard. I am
Edvardus, yep.
standing very still like a robot.
Yep, and were Edvardus not there, he would definitely roll insight, but he's trying to give Steve a little advice about the finer points of when pizza is appropriate and when it's not.
Magnesium?
And Steve is arguing that it's always appropriate for pizza.
I was probably adding in.
Magnesium, are you rolling an insight?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Wow.
The only person here that get is Lincoln, and makes sense. There is no love loss.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's not a you know. It's very much they were married, but yeah, the spark of their relationship has very long since petered out.
I'm sorry for your loss. Someone has to be.
I do. If we have any further questions that maybe only you would be able to answer, we'll be able to, contact you if need be.
I've limited the rest of the crew to the main studio lot where we're recording at the movie we were filming. You'll find people there, and that is probably. And after we're done here, I will probably also return there to make it easier for you to question the witnesses.
Okay, thank you very much.
Fair enough. Have a nice day. They give you the keys to the changing room where the thing happened.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm not one to really deal with interrogations or stuff like that. That's not my thing. I'm much
Steve,
better investigating.
Steve and I have trouble saying Moira's character's name because that is
Edvardus.
Can I just say Ed? Would you be annoyed if I just said Ed?
Oh, we'll go with Eddie for now. He would probably go by Eddie with his friends.
Steve and Ed, hear the door open as the kobold comes out and walks past you. Gives you a pleasant wave. As you debate.
Lil, sorry, can I quickly just ask something? Because we had money, in like the down period between last session and this session, would I be able to pick up basically a token worth 25 gold pieces
Yeah,
that I need for a spell?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, if we're in between cases and you have the money, just assume you know if you're going to cast a spell that requires components, we'll just assume base competence.
Yeah, it's just because money. I needed to buy it. Okay, thank you.
So I assume Eddie and Steve head into the office with your friends now that the person's gone.
Yeah.
So Steve,
Steve
are
will
we?
make note of the kobold that leaves, by the way.
They're just a normal kobold. Nothing abnormal from what you can tell.
So Edvardus is just kind of finishing up. So Steve, as you can see, anytime is not in fact pizza time. In fact, most time is not pizza time. Do you see that now?
But you have to give people food. The book says I have to give people food.
Okay, Steve, I totally get it. You want to be helpful. That's great. And the way you can be most helpful right now is helping with the investigation. And the pizza is going to get in the way of that.
He just sort of nods a little bit. You're not entirely sure if it's stuck, but it seems like he's acknowledging what you're saying.
I get the sense we're going to have this conversation again. But we'll work on this.
At least he's acknowledging you now.
Yeah, and when Edvardus says, "Well, and we're going to work on this," he does like a double finger guns towards Steve with a kind of awkward grin, like I'm gonna, like, oh boy, this is gonna get repetitive.
Steve has like the full, like all the teeth smile and does the same finger guns to you.
Yeah. But you guys,
The uncanny valley happy face.
I assume.
Oh boy.
I assume as you guys walk in, you see the room you enter is much more dour because, you know, there's a picture of a dead woman in front of everyone.
Steve's gonna study the picture.
Before we go in, I'd like to just ask people something, and also just a quick verification because it wasn't quite clear to me. The director, did the director say they would be in there?
The director said they're going to where the rest of the cast is being held. So you can question.
Okay, that plan won't work. Never mind then.
Does Steve's scrutinizing of the image, like, glean anything new?
Well, everyone was going to roll for that now, I believe. And with an 8, no. There's a picture of a dead woman.
I'm also, like, studying it through investigation.
Oh.
Or is that not how this works?
Well, honestly...
Because I view, like, perception as, like, more passive and investigation as active.
Investigation is probably going to be more useful when you go to the actual crime scene itself, more so than looking at a picture.
Okay, so I rolled that prematurely. Gotcha.
Okay, there we go. The right character sheet. I need to remember to use the actual character sheet I'm currently using. That is a 16 on my end.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume that everyone brings Edvardus and Steve up to speed on everything that the director says.
I hope so.
Yeah.
No, we just tell you shit.
So, you know how I said it was probably like just some kind of, someone got flirted to in the way they didn't want to, and they just want to keep it internal. Well, I was 50% right.
Maybe.
I was very wrong about the first 50%. Someone's been killed. Buddy.
All right.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Do you remember when we went to the films
What's up,
was it
guys?
2 weeks ago to see that horror film?
The bad one.
Yeah.
That like kind of.
I wouldn't say that too loud, mate. You know how like we were like both saying like, you know, that woman in the showers like reaction was kind of unrealistic.
Yeah, she was screaming really loud.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think you have to worry about ever watching her ever again.
oh.
And at that
Oh,
point,
that's a
that's
shame.
when you notice the picture on the desk of the woman with her brains blown out.
Oh, shame. She was hot.
Yeah. She was also in a loveless marriage.
In front of her wife and everything.
No, she's gone. She's gone. Like the director's gone, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, they left.
Yeah. So yeah, I just say like, yeah, she was also in a loveless marriage.
Well,
Sorry, did none of you notice that at all? Huh? Okay.
I wasn't here.
yeah, Edvardus just shrugs. Okay, well, like, are there people that we have to talk to? Are there more? Are there witnesses?
Yeah, but I think first let's first head to we're gonna first go into the into the murder scene, which right looks at the pizza guy. Try not to touch anything. Also, does anyone have gloves that we can wear?
Steve pulls out some food handling gloves.
You know what, Steve? Good on you.
Is anyone else checking out the picture before I say what people see?
Yes.
I won't. I don't. Lincoln doesn't have any skills to investigate, really.
Yeah. Like,
Wow. I am just rolling terribly today.
like Edvardus would look at the picture. I don't know that he would. I think Edvardus would look at the picture and start like scrutinizing it. So
That'd be perception.
Okay. Oh, that's good for me. Unless I roll an 8.
Yeah, I rolled the wrong thing first because I'm an idiot.
Is only one of us gonna be rolling good for this?
Yeah. Sadly,
Like with each one?
Sadly, everyone here, you don't know it's anything. You know, like you see why when the detective that was brought in, like, and the police coroner, they looked at this picture and went, "Yeah, it was suicide."
Really? Even with the 16?
Yeah, even with the 16, it's because it's just a picture of a woman in a chair with a ton of blood behind her with a gun in her hand. There's already much to see.
I guess the next best thing to see if there's anything else would be to head into where the crime happened.
Yeah. Yeah. When we get to the door, as we go in, I'm just gonna minor illusion a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the front of it. Actually, no. Yeah. Do not disturb sign just on the front of it. Like, do not come in.
Yeah. As you walk into the dressing room, you guys walk past a poster of the movie they're making. It's pretty much a horror adaptation of Cinderella.
All right, everyone, gloves on.
Do we have any
Prep
larger?
equipped.
Do we have any larger gloves?
I'm looking at.
Pulls
Steve.
out the Goliath-sized ones.
Oh, perfect.
Fair enough. I just turned to it and go, like, we will. We have a company account now. We can probably buy gloves for everyone next time.
You guys enter the room. There's no body, luckily enough. The body's already been removed. But the blood is still.
Damn it!
The blood is still there, and pretty much it's very much they moved the body because needed to be moved.
Yeah, look for obvious reasons.
Yeah. But the rest of the room they seem to have left completely isolated.
Right. First thing I'm going to do.
Investigate. and
First thing I'm
study the
gonna do-
blood splatter patterns.
I'm just going to instantly cast Detect Magic.
There is no magic in the room.
Hey! At least we now know no magic. At least there's no long-lasting magic in this room.
Edvardus isn't going to be focusing on the where the blood is. He's going around more the perimeter of the room, letting everyone else kind of deal with that.
I just want to check something. Can I, just as a litmus test, can I turn around and look at the door and see if I can detect the minor illusion that I put on the other side of the door?
No, because there's a wall in between you.
I don't think it's thick enough.
This room is made to be thick enough to avoid scrying magic for people trying to peep on the,
Okay, fair enough.
actors and actresses.
Okay,
Sounds fair.
fair enough. Anyway, I have that. If for the rest, for the next, how long is it for? For the next,
About an hour.
10 minutes.
So yeah,
I'm incorrect.
what are all your individual things and what skills are you going to use to investigate?
Well, Edvardus doesn't feel like he has. His skill set is more of violence. Violence. Yeah, when shit hits the fan, and also more like interpersonal stuff. Ironically, intimidation is not one of his strong suits, but persuasion is.
So
But he can still definitely kind of go around the perimeter of the room, look to see if there's anything that looks like it's out of place.
So you're just doing a basic perception then.
Yeah. So you want me to roll perception?
Yeah, and I'll have your role be, in case someone else misses something. You may know if people miss something. Who try people who try more active, looking for something particular.
Yeah, Steve's actively studying the crime scene. He's using whatever he has on hand. He'll sorry, my brain's not the best right now, but basically what Steve's doing is actively scouring every inch of the set and using his knowledge from his actor.
Well, you're not on the set, you're in a dressing room.
Okay, dressing room, sorry.
The dressing room's where the woman got killed.
I misunderstood where we were.
The
Yeah,
set is
I'll
where,
be scouring the dressing room then.
The set is where the crew are currently waiting to be interviewed.
Okay. So, like I said, I'll scour like every inch, like meticulously writing down everything I see and comparing it to past notes.
And then, so roll.
As I said, I am technically a professional
Yeah.
detective.
So for you, it's a pure investigation. I want you to roll then.
I will be assisting because I can't think of anything else to actually do on my own. Admittedly.
Necro Eliza?
Did you what we see
Oh,
in
that
the
went
room
pretty well.
before we start investigating?
Pardon?
Can you repeat what we see in the room before we start investigating?
Blood on the mirror. And pretty much the crime scene has been left how it was, except for the blood is now dry, and the body isn't in the room because they moved the body because, you know, it needed to be autopsied and biohazard. But the rest of the room has been left. The room itself is just, pretty much, it looks like she was getting ready to pack up for the night. You know, she had put away all the clothes, the makeup. Yeah, the room looked like it was about it was ready to be, you know. Pretty much, it was ready that she was about to leave. Is what you can get on a base glance.
Okay.
And as far as you know about the crime, what the police report said is she sat in a chair, put a gun to her head, and pulled the trigger. But yeah.
I'm going to investigate the area where the blood is, with the specific purpose of trying to determine if the bloodshot, the blood spray, is contingent with what they claim in the report.
Hey. That would be what would be science in this system? Medical?
Medicine.
I would argue and say it's probably investigation in this instance.
Hey,
I would say medicine intelligence. Like medicine intelligence
Yeah, okay.
would make more.
Or survival.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was survival. And what about you, Necro?
I'm gonna say that Sally's just gonna go and start actually just checking the body themselves, checking their hand for.
Who wants to inform
mistake
Necro of what
marks.
I have said 3 times already?
Sorry,
The body's not there.
otherwise got sorry, I forgot.
No
That
problem,
bit,
mate.
Yeah. In that case, he's going to start looking around the rest of the room, see anything out of place, anything off.
So the same as everyone else got, yeah. Alright, roll investigation then.
Oh, that is a bad roll.
Not
Yeah,
too bad.
that's a nat one on that check.
Mm-hmm.
A little low for my medicine check, but bad.
Okay, starting down. Okay. Steve Normal Man. You're looking at the desk where this happened, the vanity, and you notice some paper where she was writing, and you realize something. She's writing. Her writing is clearly right-handed, and yet in the picture she was holding the gun with her left hand.
I'll make a note of that as I document almost all my cases, and then I'll bring that to the attention of the others as well.
Yeah, that's something you notice. Eddie, since you're the only other person that wrote something of note, you notice something as well behind the vanity that you're going to need to move the vanity to get this thing if the others are okay with you doing so. And
I mean, not that Evardis would have a difficult time moving a vanity.
Yeah. Well, the way I've said it, you probably want to ask the others in case, while they're looking around in case, they don't want the vanity moved. Eliza, what you notice is the blood. Hard to tell because of the age, but the blood seems a bit too. I assume you look at the picture.
Yeah.
You look at the picture and you look at where the blood is. It's weird. It seems like if this was a suicide, the blood should be up higher. Yellow.
Can I? I'm happy to even make like a history roll, or hell, I'll even call Ruby because I have a phone. But before I call her, do I remember? Do I either through just newspapers or through the circles that I walk in? Do I know if she ever had a drug problem?
You do not know that off the top of your head. Now,
can I roll history?
Before you do, I want to do check in with the people that already succeeded and finish off their actions. Then we'll go into your actions. So that would be Alan. You want to tell everyone what you discovered, and Eddie, I assume you want to ask if you can move the vanity.
What I'll do is I'll ask, seeing that Sully's not having much luck, I'll kind of wave, Sully, can I get a hand over here? I think I might have found something.
What is it?
Not sure. I think there's something behind this, desk, dresser thing. Can you just give me a hand so we can just kind of lift it out of the way? Just, you get on the other end, I'll get this end.
Yeah, right. Starts rolling up his sleeves.
You could both easily do that. As I assume while you're moving this thing, that's when Alan and Eliza's character is going to tell everyone what they found out.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you guys are how you word it.
So, looking at the scene of the crime, the blood seems to be a little bit lower than it would be if it was to take their own life. More than likely that this stage.
In addition to that, it would seem that the individual was right-handed, and as we saw in the photograph, the gun was placed in her left hand. So I agree it was most likely staged.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it bring us any closer? We knew that this was a murder from the start, right?
Well, you've been the director.
All the evidence that we saw up to this point in time led us to believe might have been suicide.
Yeah.
Because all we saw was the photo.
The official police report said it was suicide, but the director seems to believe foul play, which is why they brought you in.
Which is the first thing we should do is discredit the police report.
Well, unless we're dealing with stupid levels of power.
But it's not even stupid levels. In most likely the studio, you as of all people will know this, Lincoln. A suicide will be less this is going to be bad. Once this comes out, it's going to be bad PR all the way down. But a suicide is going to look a lot less bad than murder.
I was going to say, unless we're dealing with someone very powerful, this was definitely not done. It was definitely not a some kind of control spell. None of the low level ones can cause this. So that also crosses out mental manipulation, at least to cause the act. So I think we can probably rule out, killing her.
So Eddie, what's that about moving this?
At this point, the boys haven't finished moving. the fountain, and a bit of paper that was strapped behind slips out onto the floor, which is what you noticed, Eddie. You wasn't sure what it was, but yeah, this paper is what you caught out the corner of your eye.
Oh, pick it up, look at it. So what's the paper?
Divorce paper.
Ooh.
Pretty much just, separation paper. It's already been signed by the victim and the director.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Will it be hidden though?
Anyone, you guys can all roll me intelligence check.
No?
Straight in.
They haven't informed me of its existence yet, so Steve does not know it exists.
Steve knows. So you're looking at it. It wasn't the paper falling out.
Okay.
Oh.
Them moving the
Yeah.
vanity wasn't subtle.
Wrong one.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay, this is just gonna be a flat 20.
Yeah, I wrote
Yeah,
down.
no. It makes sense. She is distracted.
Looks like. Huh? Why did it? Did I roll a 1?
Would that be investigation then?
No, just flat intelligence, I've said.
I
Okay.
rolled a
How do I
1.
roll that?
Oh my
Hey,
god.
at least I'm not the only one. Jesus.
None of us understand legalese at all.
Except-
it seems.
Except for Eddie.
Well,
Except,
Oh.
yeah.
well,
Yeah,
Eddie
except,
does.
this isn't
Yeah.
this isn't legal lease. Eddie, how familiar are you with firearms?
How do I roll an intelligence check? I'm looking
Oh,
for
shit.
it on the page, but I can't seem to find it.
okay, what'd you say, Lil? Repeat it.
How familiar is Eddie with firearms?
With firearms, Eddie probably would have had some. He might have started to go through firearms training when he was doing like some of the bodyguard training. He might have considered. I think he probably considered doing the armed guard certification, but once he became enthralled with the monk path, he suddenly found that he's already got his Second Amendment solution right here.
Yeah, I would say Sully is also got an 18 and is
Yeah.
very familiar with firearms.
So you and Sully you and Sully nod at each other. You ask someone to sit down at the desk.
Go, I'll sit down at the desk.
Looking at the vanity.
I'll do it.
Sully, you stand at one end of the
I just roll a
You-
history. I don't have proficiency in that.
Sully, you stand at one end of the room, and Eddie, you stand next to Lincoln. You ask Lincoln to turn around. Sully pretends to shoot, and Ed, you gently slam Lincoln slightly back into the desk, and you notice the paper move, and you pretty much, essentially, the victim was shot. Their body slammed back as they got knocked back by the bullet, and that was in this paper flying behind the vanity.
Okay, so it wasn't intentionally there, so that probably rules out the director. It probably rules out the producer, right?
Can I look at the divorce papers?
Yeah.
What are the can I just read? I want to read it and kind of see if there's anything in the divorce papers that basically I'm looking for anything where it's she's taking some of his some of their assets or
Roll
Go.
intelligence for legalese.
Can now even
17.
I was going to ask if Edvardus could assist, because even though he is not a lawyer, he does come from a family of lawyers and might have some
Yes,
familiarity.
yes, so you can give Hum advantage. So Hum, roll for a crit check.
22. It wasn't crit, but it was higher.
You read through this, and pretty much, it's a clean divorce. They had a prenup before getting married, and this is pretty much just a clarification. We both understand we signed the prenup. We understand the consequences of this. We will meet at a pretty much, essentially, they're going to meet at a later date to decide, ownership of stuff they brought together in the relationship. But overall, the divorce paper is pretty much, they're taking what they came in with, what they made together, they're going to have to,
Does the divorce papers have an inventory of said assets though?
Not on the. This is very much a initial summary, not the full on thing. So it does not say.
No, I was just wondering. I had a suspicion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, she's an actor. She's probably done a lot of drugs. She probably wouldn't kill herself with a gun.
That might be a stretch, but more importantly, I think we've established that given Malta found and what we found with the paper behind the vanity, it seems like she was sitting down in the chair. Someone came in and shot her from a distance.
Yeah.
Most again, I'm going to give base competence here. Most likely, they were standing at they were standing at the door when they shot. Actually,
Right,
And
exactly.
then they put the gun in her hand before rigor mortis set in, so that way it could look like she was holding the gun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which means they had to, unless they left fingerprints on the hand, and the gun, they had to have been wearing gloves. You needed to check those.
Yeah. Narratively, I'm just going to say you guys are going to check the gun for fingerprints. It's clean, except for the victims.
So they were wearing gloves.
Smart.
Which also probably does kind of roll out a crime of passion. If they were not to 100% rolls it out, but crimes
This
of
is most likely premeditated.
Yeah.
Well, Flower's a changeling, right?
Pardon?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just gonna look at Flower. Flower, I know it's unlikely to be this, but can I just quickly ask a quick question about your ability, so to speak?
Okay.
Can you get rid of your fingerprints?
The answer to that above game is no. You would know, James. I wouldn't know that. It's one of the main ways they track changelings in the city.
I can I can't really change my fingerprints, but I can make my hands bigger, so it kind of makes the fingerprints bigger. Or if I make my hands smaller, the fingerprints will be smaller. But they don't actually change.
Okay, that's good to know. That rules out one thought I had. Thanks, Flower. Appreciate it.
Oh, there's also, I forgot to mention this. I just realised my notes said I should have mentioned this when you entered the room, but I forgot. There is a phone in the room as well.
A cell phone or
a landline.
Oh, okay. Just like a corded landline. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does it have an answering machine?
No answering machine, but it does have a
caller ID.
Caller IDs, yeah.
I'm gonna check the caller ID.
There are multiple pretty much this phone's primarily set to be able to call other places around the lot, more so than outside calls. But feel free to investigate the log.
Just want to see if there's
So-
any calls made around the time of the murder.
Sadly, they don't have times things. It's just the
Ah.
order of the calls.
Well, then take down the order of the calls and then do a notepad.
Right? Everyone can roll me perception as she's written all these down.
Okay. 11.
Ed is on point tonight.
Yeah.
Well, with some of the rolls, even a bunch of them been goofy.
Anyone else rolling perception? Okay, Magnum and Wolf were Trent's rolling perception. Narratively, I assume Eliza's not because she's writing down the notes while everyone else is looking. Necro? I assume Necro has passed out again. Anyone know if... We're just waiting for Necro, who seemed to have fell asleep.
Necro.
You know, this is one thing I will say that Skype did have over Discord, the ability to buzz somebody if they seem to fall asleep.
Should I disconnect him from the call? See if that makes him realize. There we go.
Hello?
That woke.
Hello.
That
There
woke,
we go.
That woke him up.
Hey, right.
Are you going to be looking at the phone log?
Probably.
Aye. Yeah. Ed and Magnum, you guys are the ones that realize pretty much one phone number has been called more than the others. But until you have the phone, but you don't know, who that phone is to.
Is this dressing room just for this one actress?
Yeah, she was the lead actress of the movie, so she got her own special dressing room.
Fancy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you treat your lead actors well because they are the ones that make you the money. Anything else the rest of you guys are going to be doing?
No, but I do want to quickly run through what our plan's going to be when we go into the set place.
Well, since we have a slight break, can someone please tell me how to roll a friggin' check?
Okay, you go to the top of your area where it says abilities. Click on the one where it says mod.
So when we go in there, how do we? I've got two ideas, which could help with the question.
Now I can finally roll that intelligence check you asked me to roll. God knows how long ago.
So, first idea. I cast a spell to allow me to read their minds as we're questioning them, or I could, looking at our new arrival. What's the new arrival wearing? Eliza?
I'm wearing a trench coat and fedora, like straight up 1950s detective. Think Nick Valentine from Fallout 4.
Yeah. I could disguise myself as a detective.
I mean, everyone here already knows you're coming. I don't know what guys can do.
I have alter self. I can make myself look completely different.
I'm just trying
That would probably.
I'm just trying to figure out how that helps.
If we bring the like director in on it, so the director knows we're not actually calling the police, makes the people think, oh, this is serious now.
Now the police have already been here. These guys.
Police have been called. Police have been called back. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying those are the two ideas that I have. I think there's a reason I said detect force is probably a better. It's like I said that first because that was probably the better plan.
And I was just trying to understand your thought reasoning. That's why I asked my question.
Yeah, the thought reasoning is I can make myself look completely different. Unfortunately, alter self doesn't change clothing. That's why I looked at Eliza's character, because they have clothing. And also, I can fake credentials, kinda, by using minor illusion. Not the best, but... But yeah. But anyway, who wants to do the talking? Because, you know, Lincoln's good at talkie as well.
Edvardus is also good at the talkie.
Intimidation.
What happened? Yeah, because
I'm not good at the talkie. I'm just good at the looking and finding.
Yeah, same here.
Same. I have perception, investigation, insight, and history as my skills. I'm a 2 in almost everything else.
Oh, actually, I just looked again at my skills. I'm not proficient in persuasion, but I do have a pretty good charisma mod, so still pretty good at the talkie.
It's a fucking shit. Okay, I have an idea. So, because Lincoln's going to be busy talking to them and stuff like that, would someone else just passively just like insight them, the people that we're talking to? And if you suspect that they are lying to you, I don't know.
Now, insight is something Edvardus is good at.
Yeah, whatever signal you think it is, whatever, I don't know what signal you want to give me a signal, and at that point I can cast detect magic. I can do detect force, because unfortunately, detect force only lasts 1 fucking minute.
I think Edvardus would be an excellent partner for this, because he can just kind of like be leaning against the wall behind Lincoln with his arms crossed, kind of like looking with his head cocked to the side at the person that Lincoln's questioning, saying nothing, just looking at him, just watching him, just listening. And then if that person says something that triggers Edvardus's insight spidey sense, then he can kind of do a like cough into his fists kind of signal.
Okay. Also, I have another question. Is anyone else good at any charisma skills?
I'm pretty good at
Chris is
crystal
Steve's not
skill.
necessarily good at it, despite the fact that that's what I'm putting most of my points into.
Okay, is anyone good at it? I asked if anyone's good at it.
I'm proficient with persuading people.
Okay, I have an idea. We are going to question the individuals twice. One time with you, as he points to the people that just said, and then ourselves. We'll do it at the exact same time, but we're gonna repeat. Yeah, everyone's basically gonna get interviewed twice. That makes sense? The idea being, if their stories don't, kind of match each other, obviously give them a little leeway. If they just use slightly different words, like I was in the corridor versus I was by a door in the corridor, obviously not a big thing. But okay. But yeah. Thoughts, people? Could maybe catch people out.
I can use illusion magic to help with the questioning.
I'm good with insight, so I could probably help.
I'm good with insight as
Edvard.
well. On that part.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if you help out, was it Flower that said they have persuasion?
I have good persuasion skill, and I have illusion magic that can help with persuading
So
people.
I'm thinking, Flower, you do the talking. I would say I think you should go good cop because you give off more good cop energy. I will
Alright.
give off. I look at my friend. I don't think bad cop, but like not good cop, so to speak.
Neutral enough cop.
I think the impression they'll get from me, from you with my presence is you're the better cop than whatever I am.
Yep. And then we'll go from there.
Also, narratively, you may be saying you're going to be doing the interviews, separate. I am far too lazy for that, so...
That's fine. It's mostly I don't mind. No, it's just I don't know. Just so we have this idea of like, okay, we're going to cross-reference what people say.
We'll do it in the form of a montage.
Yes.
So you guys head to the studio where you come to a set of a Gothic castle. You see a ton of people around, and you pretty much go off to the side room, and you're going to call them in one by one.
Yeah. I also want to, because I have no idea if this is actually going to help at all. I'm just going to touch my my tattoos, and I'm going to cast if this will work. I want to cast the light cantrip slightly on my tattoos. Give a bit of gravitas.
Hey.
Am I able to speak now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Flower.
'Cause I didn't want to interrupt anything.
Alan, you say yours, then Flower say hers.
What?
You say what you want to say first, then we'll go to Flower, who's also trying to speak.
Oh, okay. I was just saying that Steve would start by bringing in like a pizza to the cast because they've probably been here for a good while at this time. So basically, here's lunch. Kind of chat with them while they eat, and do the interview casually along those lines. As he basically talks to them, tries to get a feel for what happened, who's doing what, that kind of thing.
Again, narratively, we're going to be doing all this. We're going to be doing the interviews in the interview room just to make my life easier.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention what he'd be doing because I've basically not been able to do much of anything this whole time.
Sorry about that. I've been trying to give people a chance to do shit.
And Flower, just asks if it's okay if she uses her shape shifting to take a more authoritative form.
Sure.
Okay, she shifts into the form of the like the manager of the orphanage. This very severe looking woman with dark brown hair and like cold brown eyes, and she's a little shorter than normally, and then she also uses I think let's see. mm, okay, she's gonna use prestidigitation to kind of create some small sensory effects around her while she's doing the interrogation to kind of uh, be a little bit more intimidating. So
The
like
flowers
creepy
being bad cop.
music.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Sorry, continue, Flower.
Oh, I was done.
Alan, roll me charisma then, to try and, as these guys go to their interviews, if you roll good charisma, they'll be in a better mood to make it easier for your friends to read and talk to them.
He's been looking at the book again.
So, which one of the crew are you going to interview first?
What? Didn't read the crew thing because I'm dyslexic and. I want to talk to. Acting extra. I think we should talk. We should talk to Mr. Fox first, maybe.
Would
He's
you
the
say he
lead
is
actor. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a good place to start.
Mm-hmm. So you call in the fox.
Is he an actual fox?
No, he's a gnome.
As soon as he walks in, Natalia's gonna stiffen up and her eyes are gonna dilate, and she will be breathing somewhat heavily.
Sorry, is that Natalia is
Potentially having a panic attack.
Fear of gnomes?
Yes.
Well, a gnome did take her leg.
okay.
The gnome sits on a chair, clicks a few things, and the chair rises a bit. Hi.
Morning, Mr. Fox. How are you doing today with all things considered?
Pretty goddamn bad. Outside of the death of a colleague, my first film role, and a murder happens on set.
Well, we have been brought in by the production company just to do a secondary investigation into the death of Anna Thompson. Just to make sure that everything will be up and up. I assure you, this is mainly, between you and me, this is mainly for insurance purposes. If you get my gist.
Yeah.
But we do need.
The hairball explained it. Don't worry, we get you.
Yep. So, could you first just quickly go over it's just what you were doing that day.
We were here. I was doing recording most of the night. Personally, I didn't have many scenes. I was recording yesterday, so I was doing some voiceover for redubbing some lines. That was what I did most of the day. I left around. He seems to be doing some mental maths in his head to try to remember the exact time. Let me just roll. I left around 7. That's when I was needed.
And just so we can cooperate, would anyone have seen you leaving at 7?
The doorman, probably the CCTV. They said the murder happened around 11. I was asleep back then. If you need thing, my kids can probably
we'll keep your kids out of it for now. However, I turn to Natalia. Natalia.
I'd say make a persuasion or just snap her out of it.
If it helps, when I say Natalia, I'd be like, Natalia, would you be able to quickly go ask the guardsman about Mr. Fox leaving? I don't know if that would help.
I'd say yeah.
Do you still want me to roll persuasion, or?
Yeah, with advantage on that. With that.
That's 17 and 11, so 17.
Yeah, sure. I'll go ask.
Thank you. Thought that might be a good way to get her out of the room without me saying, please exit the room.
Okay, she'll head out and do the thing.
Okay. So, Mr. Fox, apart from just...
It sounded like Moira was going to say something.
Yep, Moira?
No. Well, when Lincoln asked Natalia to go talk to the guard, what was this, like, Elijah Fox's, what was their reaction to that?
Roll insight.
7.
You couldn't see any difference in their demeanor. Anyone else can feel free to roll if they want.
Steve's not in the room. He's attempting to get information from the people eating lunch.
I'm gonna roll with the idea that Lincoln is too busy talking to him to roll an insight.
Well, again, all of you except for our pizza man is in this room. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, is anyone else rolling investigate?
Yeah, might as well.
No,
I thought the only person that wasn't here was Flowers and.
No, again, I said you were all in this room. That way, it makes my life easier. So you can all ask questions and because again, you're all investigating this. So you're all here. So
this isn't a competition. We're all just doing the same job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be a competition. The plan.
And you're in this room, so you can all. That way, we don't have to be like, did you ask them this? Did you ask them that? 5 minutes from now, it's like, no. If you have a question, you can ask.
Mm-hmm. Can basically ask her what the guy's thoughts are on his.
Well, again, Necro, this was an insight.
Insight, sorry.
An insight.
Was it investigation earlier?
Did I say again? There's an insight to see his reaction as the person leaves to go and speak to the guard.
Yeah. 17.
Hey, yeah. Anyone who rolled, pretty much all of you except for Ed, pretty much, yeah. There's no change in his demeanor. It's, if anything, he feels more reassured. It's like, yeah, you're gonna go ask the guard. He's gonna confirm he saw me. Everything's gonna be good. There's no doubt in him.
He's gonna confirm it. Okay, he didn't see. What? What are they? They did not look down. He didn't look down. Damn it. Sorry, that was just for me.
And so, Mr. Fox, how was the victim, during the hours before her untimely demise?
Pretty chipper, honestly.
Bit of a sensitive. Two sensitive pieces of just two sensitive questions. I'll go with the less sensitive one. Are you aware if she took any narcotics of any kind?
No, you're from. Well, me and a few of the crew invited her to come to the bar now and then, and she was very much against it.
Okay. And please, Mr. Fox, I do not. When I say this, I am not making any accusations whatsoever. I am just crossing the T's and dotting the I's. So please, I already know what the answer is, but I just need to ask it for clerical stuff. You and the victim, you didn't have any extramarital meetups, so to speak.
Nope, I've only known her for a few weeks now. Not my type.
I have one more question, actually. The murder weapon, do you have any connection to that? Or have you seen it before?
I know it was a gun, but I've not seen it.
Okay.
Any other questions? He looks at everyone.
None come to mind currently. However, please do make yourself available if we do have any additional questions, Mr. Fox.
Alright, see ya. He gives you a salute, a joking salute, and heads out.
Yep. Once he closes the door, I look at everyone else. So, was he lying at any point?
Not from what I can.
Seemed like he checks out.
All right. In that case, then.
Said the people who didn't ask to roll insight to anything he said.
He actually more relieved when you sent them out to go talk to the guard.
Natalia has gone to talk to the guard.
Leave.
Well, I could tell she was having a bit of a panic attack, so.
No, I meant made the person questioning seem more relieved.
Sorry, what did you say, Eliza? You broke up.
It made the person you're questioning seem more relieved.
I didn't notice that personally, but.
At this
Speak.
point, Alex, your catch returns.
And
The guard confirmed.
okay,
But
he's gone.
They didn't confirm with themselves, but they checked the CCTV and confirmed it through that.
Okay.
Okay, so we can ask more people. These interviews are going to take a while. Does anyone want to interview anyone in particular, so we can maybe get through these interviews a bit quicker?
Well, the murderer, obviously.
That's what we're trying to find out. Who is the murderer?
Yeah, that would make it very easy, wouldn't it?
I mean, generally knowing who the murderer is will make it knowing who the murderer is easier.
1 second. Let me quickly look something up. I might be able to make this a bit easier. There's a give me 1 moment. Let me read this spell quickly. Laying out some divining tool. You receive an element from the ability that results in specific course of action that you can take. Good result, bad result. Doesn't take into account any possible circumstances. Okay. Okay.
We
Okay.
have the prop
okay.
master here, right?
Before we start interviewing again, I'm going to quickly take out a bag of coins. These coins are all a bunch of different, bunch of just random coins with different symbols on it. And Lincoln's going to just putting them on the table, like by flicking them. I'm going to cast Augury, and I want to know. I'll quickly send you the link. Basically, if we keep on doing this plan of investigating, there's the link, Lilith. If we keep on interviewing, like, what's
what?
no, like Augury literally just tells us if what we're currently doing is going to have a good result, bad result, both good and bad result, or nothing.
You'd get a wheel because you have more information and the augury deems that as a good thing.
We haven't had any additional information like from this point forward because the result of the plan is we will catch the person.
And to catch the person, you need the information from the interviews. So giving the interviews is a good thing. That means this says wheel.
So basically, let's keep going.
Yep.
We've got, let's see, a lot of people. 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4,
All right.
7. 7 more people.
Flower, you do the next interview.
Okay.
Again,
Who's next
it's a
in the
group-
list?
It's a group thing, so you should.
Who's next in
We
the
can do a
list?
great group thing by ourselves, can't we?
The next person on the list is Robert Avere, the script supervisor.
Okay, send him in.
Mm. He is an Aarakocra.
State your name, please.
Robert Affair. His voice is a mixture of. Well, you don't know this, but above game, you'll learn this as you go on. His voice is a mixture of all the different people on set at once.
Oh,
Okay.
that's.
Very distinct.
That's an interesting voice you speak with, Robert. Can you please state your connection to the victim?
She was reading my lines on my masterpiece.
And where were you the night she was unfortunately killed?
In my office in the studio, touching up the script.
And did anyone know that you were there?
I don't know.
Are you at all familiar with the murder weapon?
I was told by the police it was a gun, and that's about as much as I know.
You've never seen it? Never, you don't know the make and model of the weapon?
No.
And Flower looks to the others in the group.
I just rolled insight, 21.
Yeah, rolling insight as well. 11. God damn it! The consistency of the 5e fighter.
Anyone who rolled above a 15, he, as far as you can tell, he is telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who rolled lower than 15, he is definitely telling the truth.
Robert, did you see anyone behaving strangely in the time leading up to that night?
That would require me being near these people outside of telling them how to read my lines. No.
I see. So you don't have a close working relationship with the other people in the group.
No, that I tell the director what they need to say. The director makes sure they say my words correctly.
Okay, but you do have a good working relationship with the director.
Indeed, we've done multiple projects together. I can't think of a better person to bring my masterpiece to life.
I see. So what would your assessment be of their character?
One of the best people I know. One of the few people I actually can stand being around.
Okay.
Ignore that. I thought it was James.
I have no further questions for this person. Does anyone else have any other inquiries?
Yeah, where were your what was your whereabouts during yesterday? Like, where were you actually?
I just said this.
Yeah, we covered this. They were writing their script.
Yes, but where?
In my office. As
In his
stated.
office.
And you left what time?
Really late in the evening.
Would I have watched the footage with the guards inside, or would they have let me know?
They would have, you see, and you watched up till 7 p.m. when the gnome left. This person did not leave until after 7 p.m. You know that.
Not until after 7 p.m. It must have been quite late.
I don't know. I hyper focus my writing.
And just so I know, her dressing room is obviously over there. Your office is
In the main building. He gives the directions, and it's a bit further away.
a bit further away. And just, did you hear anything? Did you hear a gunshot or anything?
Not really, no. I was listening to music while writing, so.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna roll
Thank you.
insight.
I think that's enough information.
Never mind.
Anyone else rolling insight?
I might as well. Okay, Rook 20, were you insulted by by what I said earlier?
Hey.
That's a tweet. I got worse than our manager.
Is anyone else rolling insight?
Someone did get 20.
Hey, what if I was there?
Yep. Finally started rolling well again.
Yeah. This dude is very antisocial. So anyone who rolled higher than a 15, you're pretty sure he's telling the truth, and the person who rolled a 20, this person is high on the introvert scale. If he could mail in his masterpiece, he would do so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, seems like it.
I'm rolling something for him. I believe that gnome, they agreed to meet with Miss Copper at the bar in the evening, so that is something that maybe that will help you on. I don't know if that will help your investigation, but it's something I recall overhearing when I was returning to my sanctum.
Would that be this Edvardus like flips to through the cast Imogen Cooper?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The extra. Yeah.
Yes, that's
I overheard those two talking on my way back. Don't know if that helps or not, but
Talking about what precisely?
he invited her to the gnome goes to a bar pretty much every day after work, And I believe he invited her to come along. Don't know if she accepted.
I do have a quick question, just because our list doesn't have it. Does the costume designer also do the makeup? Just quickly asking.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
That'd be something you of all the people here would know.
The character may have the player.
That's why I just routed here. If that's all, can I leave?
I look to everyone else.
Edvardus just kind of shrugs.
Yes, he can leave.
Sure. Obviously, please stay within. Yep.
Can you figure this out soon so I can having to be in the same room as all those people? It's he shivers and a few feathers come loose as he leaves.
That's what we're trying to do.
When does he? After he leaves, I'm just gonna go like, and he's like, I'm just gonna whisper, I don't like that guy. I'm not saying he's done it. I just instinctually don't like him. But that's for different reasons.
There are many like him in the city.
So
now, I do have a quick question. Before we talk to this copper, do we want to talk to the costume designer? Because the costume designer might have some gossip.
I feel like talking to Miss Cooper might actually provide more relevant details. With the footage still fresh in my mind, if she did go meet him at a bar, it could have been soon. And until I know what she looks like, we won't know.
I don't know. I didn't know if it'd be worthwhile getting any information that we can maybe spring on her before talking.
I mean, we've already got the meeting at the bar part.
Let's try to go through the interviews as quickly as possible instead of trying to reorder them.
All right. I'm gonna say we should talk to the costume designer first, because it probably doesn't hurt us to maybe see if there's any gossip going around that we can maybe spring on Miss Copper.
Cooper,
Sure.
okay.
Send in the next.
Yeah, but there's to be ignored also. The designer tends to probably needs to get to. Well, probably gets to know things about the actors so they fit in the costumes.
So yeah, you could win the thing. And roll me once again, Alan. Can Stephen roll me a charisma check to try and make this person a bit more palatable to your friends enough you?
Twang.
Okay. This Strider, he walks in, pretty big dude, a very muscly humanoid body, along with his spidery back half. The top half of him is wearing a really nice fancy suit. And he comes in with a big ass smile, eating the last of his pizza, and seems to be in a pretty good mood. Everyone, roll me a will save.
Oh no.
Wait, you said
wisdom.
everyone roll a will save?
Yes, because Driders have a Driders have an actual fear effect.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
Am I the only
Okay.
I'm the one who rolled above a 10.
Colton, please tell me you're gonna roll wisdom save better than us.
Come on, Colton.
Please.
Necro. Necro has died again.
Neil.
Necro has fallen.
There we go. Wisdom save, please. Also, that's a check flower, not a save.
Oh, okay.
14.
I think it's the same in my
Hey.
case. I actually.
From Fallen. Now Eliza, shall be Necro's character.
The two.
I'm gonna. Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on this save.
Hey.
Sorry, I
That did nothing.
Literally did nothing.
Ironically, the two robots are the ones immune to the fear.
Yep.
And it's not a, run out of the room screaming, but it's just the moment this person entered the room, you all just got, instinctively uncomfortable around him.
Reaped out.
Yeah, like pretty much like you're on arachnophobia and you just notice a spider clinging on the wall near you. You're not going to go scream and run for terror, but your body is just like, ugh.
I have a weird question. Considering Steve's lore,
Yes,
does that mean that
you were immune
Steve
to
would
this.
be unaffected by this?
Yes, you were immune to this. Ah, greetings, chaps, he says.
Welcome.
No need to be worried. I don't bite. He says that, but there's giant mandibles in his mouth. As he says that,
You're lucky I'm not playing Kalindra. You know that, right?
That's
He doesn't take a seat because he's a bit too big. He's a large-sized creature.
What was
There we
your,
go, got it.
what was your relationship to the victim?
Oh, lovely girl. I was being the costume designer, the head costume designer. I spent a fair bit of time with her, making sure all the costumes that she had, out of all the characters in the movie, she has the most wardrobe changes. So I've spent a fair bit of time with the girl, making sure she can fit into the gowns and the robes and the rags.
Okay, did she say anything to you in the lead up to her death that caught your interest?
She was weirdly chipper for most of yesterday.
Okay, and you thought that was strange?
Yeah, she'd been a bit dour lately, so her being chipper, I assume it had something to do with the divorce.
Okay, what do you know about the murder weapon?
Given that I was the one that found the body, you just see a giant Spider-Man shiver. It also does not look natural. I saw it in her hand. Ghastly thing.
Okay, and you had never seen it before that moment?
Indeed, I haven't.
It's not part of the, it's not something that you would have had in the costume
No.
storage. Okay.
Guns are so uncivilized compared to Venoms.
Right.
It's-
Where?
I'm assuming at disadvantage considering the fear effect.
Yep.
Okay, then that's a 9. I don't see shit.
Yeah,
Neither
that's
does
it.
flower.
Six. Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
We're just waiting for Necro, correct?
That is correct.
Because of the pizza help, anyone who rolled higher than a 7 or higher, understands he isn't lying about this being the first time to see guns, and the Venom thing was a bit of dark humor on his end.
Yes.
Anyone who rolled lower than a 7, this dude's just really creepy.
This dude's just really creepy, guys.
Just you interact with all the different cast members, right?
Indeed.
Have you heard any rumors or any gossip regarding anything on set recently? Obviously, we are aware of the divorce, so if you either have additional details regarding that or just any other events that might have been conspiring.
I believe Mr. Fox and Miss Copper got into a altercation the other day.
Do you know the nature of this altercation?
No, I just one of my under. Clearly, he's trying to think of the correct word, but he's speaking the best. But now and then, you can tell common isn't his native language. What's the word? Not servants. What do you call it?
Assistants?
Yes, that should work. I overheard this from my assistants. Sorry, the above ground common isn't my native tongue.
I just want to ask where you were on the night of the murder.
I was there was a private event I went to. I know that doesn't look good for me, but
do you know what
we
time this
appreciate your
was?
honesty.
Do you remember what time it was, where it was?
I left the studio at around 9:30, and I was at this event until early into the morning, so around 4. Then I came back to the studio at 9 this morning, where I found the corpse.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, thank you for your candor, and yeah, just remain in the building in case we need to call you back in. Thank you very much.
No problem.
You may go.
Hopefully there's still more of that delicious pizza. As he leaves, the fear effect subsides.
There is indeed more of that delicious pizza.
Oh, why?
Oh.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well, there goes Hum.
Hum is out for a bit.
Oh. Friend really needs help. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing against the guy. He sounds nice. How do people work with him?
I don't see any problem.
I think because Hum's left then, I honestly think this will be a good place to hold up, and we may, next time we need to run this, we'll do the second part. We can do the second load of the interviews and see if you can crack this case. Are people okay with that?
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay
That
with
sounds
it.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides, I still need to work on backstory.
I'm okay
That
with
sounds
it.
fine.
Yeah.
Because I believe we've been going
Besides,
for
I
4
still need
hours.
to work on
Yep.
that is
Also, sorry I wasn't able to run my game this week but I had no time to prep because I was doing a stream for 6 hours each day.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
for
Bloody
Wednesday,
heck, man.
we had power outage.
Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Everyone.